What up, guys? Yo, Fruit Punch Saber here. I'm back with some more Tsukihime. Let's go ahead and do this. I wonder how I do this. My God. That red. Remember the red? Holy crap. What a bad ending. Alright, let's go. So what's this called? Scarlet of the Crimson 3. Yes. It's gonna be good. I can feel it in my throbbing chest. Scarlet Moon of the Crimson. Oh, it's 2, not 3 yet. Sorry, I couldn't see. It was so small. So small. It's morning. I grab my glasses from the bedside, put them on, and open my eyes. The sky visible through the window is a peaceful shade of blue. Despite it being such a bright and beautiful morning, my own feelings are shrouded in darkness. There's no need to ask why. The sight of Arc... the sight of Arc profile as she apologized to me remains lodged in my brain. Did you guys hear that? Or was it just on my side? Don't worry about it. It's technical difficulties. But I think we should be good. You know, in the art of the legendary Arturo. Streaming's a blow up. Let's just both forget. Forget what? The assault in the alleyway? Or about Arc entirely? Either way, it's impossible. I can't forget a single thing about her. 1. I had to check. I stare fixedly at my hands. My fingers still remember Arc's body. The feeling of her smooth skin. Oh yeah, they kept the H scene. They just didn't show Shiki sucking her titties. Smart, Nasu. Dude, that's so smart. That's one thing to get past censorship. Just talk about it and don't, actually show it. It's smart. Oh, look at Nasu. Her rising body heat. Dang, if they kept that H scene. Well, if you want to call it an H scene, I guess. It's just Shiki sucking her titties. I guess you could call it H scene. I wonder if they're gonna keep the other one. If they kept the other one, Nasu's a beast. I hope they keep the other one. I feel like Arc H scene kind of makes sense, actually. CL H scenes, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Nah, I guess it makes sense too. You know what's the difference? Nah, Stay Night H scenes kind of makes sense. Not really. The threesomes, that's the most memorable one. Tosaka and Saber threesome, bro. Damn. I don't know. The Stay Night H scene makes sense, or was it unnecessary? Obviously, it's unnecessary because they did it with the anime adaptation, and it was good still without the H scene. I don't know if the H scene added more, added the mood, right? I feel like Tsukihime H scene, I feel like they probably fit. I don't remember CL too much. Akia may not be necessary. Hisue may not be necessary either. Kohaku may not be necessary at all. I think it's just Arc. I don't remember CL though. But I think Arc H scene actually fits. I hope they keep that in. Obviously, they don't have to draw it because I don't know. It got to get past censorship somehow, right? My regrets are innumerable. If she killed me right then and there, I wouldn't have blamed her. Her shirt's supposed to be ripped. You're supposed to be able to see her titties. Nasu's too smart for Sony. Even so, nothing would change the fact that I acted selfishly. At that time, why couldn't I just think rationally? What if instead of pawing at her like an animal, I caressed her as a human being if I had? Oh my god, are they hinting? Whoa, I think they might keep Arc H scene. That'd be pretty tight. I grind my teeth at my selfish thoughts. It wasn't the sight of Arc golden eyes that made me lose myself. The simple truth is that at some point I started being serious about her. No, Shiki. It's just, genetics. Don't worry about it, Shiki. Without really knowing why, I was completely charmed. For a long time now, probably ever since the moment she said she'd forgive a beast like me, I've been crazy about her. I don't give a damn about Roa. She's the only thing that matters. Though, I think it's best if we don't see each other anymore. I can't get that lonely smile out of my head. It's really too late. If only I realized sooner. I never have given her a reason to make that face. It's a morning like any other. Hisue comes and wakes me up. I head to the living room while I run into Aki and Kwaku-san. After making small talk, I leave for school. It's just like it always is. I have put my life on the line to protect these ordinary moments. I should be satisfied. I didn't lose anything. And yet I feel incredibly hollow inside. Whenever anyone spoke to me, I could only reply absentmindedly. I left the peaceful mansion on autopilot, like a machine, just going through the motions. Like a machine, huh, Shiki? All of the students filtering through the main gates seem so cheerful. Everyone's abuzz with excitement at the prospect of tomorrow's day off.
そっか。今日は金曜日だったっけ?
Dang, Friday off, hell yeah. I've been so busy keeping an arc the past couple of days, I completely lost track of what day of the week it is. It was on a Friday morning that I first met her. She's been waiting for me right here at the intersection in front of the school.
あいつ笑ってたんだよな。確か。
I had to buff up the volume a little bit on my side. She was like that from the start. Even though she was waiting to ambush the bloodthirsty stranger who had killed her, her eyes were sparkling with excitement.
なんでだろうな。理由ぐらいは聞いてみたい。
But I missed my chance. Never again would she come to the park at night. I take my seat. 5 minutes left until homeroom. Nothing to do now but stare aimlessly out at the schoolyard.
おはようさん。ここのところ欠席が目立ちますが、ついに本気出してきましたか?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every time I hear Arahiko's voice, I always get surprised. Cause in my head, I feel like Arahiko should have like a really deep voice. Don't Arahiko smokes? I feel like he smokes, right? I don't remember. But in my mind, Arahiko had a deep ass voice. One, 2, 3. Yeah, mic's delayed. Hold on. Boom. One. There we go. One. All right, that works too. Whatever. I let out a heavy sigh. This is where we normally hear abuse at each other, but I just don't have it in me this morning. Hold on. Okay, I got it. That was a mic check.
なんだよ、またえらく元気がないな。昨日は学校に来ない。来たら来たで抜け殻とはね。やだやだ。遠野がそんなんだと学校に来ても面白くもなんともない。
Ariko shrugged his shoulders exaggeratedly.
悪いけど今日は一人にしてくれ。いいだろう、俺なんかいなくても。お前には先輩がいるんだから。いや、むしろ俺がいない方がラッキーなんじゃないか。
Who the fuck, senpai?
あ？先輩って、俺3年に知り合いはいねえけど。
何言ってるんだお前。先輩は。
I troll off mid-sentence. What senpai was I thinking of? I don't know any 30 years, same as Arahiko.
おっと、時間だな。そいじゃまた昼飯時に。
Ariko sneaks out through the door at the back of the classroom. As she leaves, in comes Noah Sensei. Or not. It's a teacher for the next class over. Oh yeah,
あれ、枕
Noel.
先生ここ 2C ですよ。間違いました
That remind me. Noel is out of the story now, right? Just like CL. So, because Noel, I don't know, Mario put like steroids on her, like puppet steroids. And now she's like, she can't move anymore. So she's out of the picture. It's like Kaioken from Goku. That's what she basically did. She had Kaioken on.
間違いじゃありませんよ。それがですね、皆さんのクラスの担任さんは今朝学校をお辞めになられたというか。
A laid-back math teacher breaks the news to us in a dull voice.
うっそノエル先生いねえの？教師ってそんな簡単にやめられるものなんですか？1週間持たないとか自由にも程がある。
やっぱビッチ系だったか、あの。
Oh. She just called her a bitch. I didn't like that. No, I'm just kidding. It accidentally slipped. I wonder how you that's whatever, bruh. Don't worry about it. Oh well, a wail goes up from the young men that were in the well faction. I just nod absent-mindedly. It's nothing to do with me. What? It's not worth my time. I already accepted that everything's over.
間違いじゃありませんよ。それがですね、皆さんのクラスの担任さんは
Damn
今
it, it's out of
朝
sync.
学校をお辞めになられたというか。
教師ってそんな簡単にやめられるものなんですか？1週間持たないとか自由にも程がある。
Alright, wait till the black line, I guess.
やっぱビッチ系だったか、あの肉食。
We're at this part, right? There we go. The woman called Noelle only came here posing as a teacher in order to keep an eye on me, or rather, to check if I was Roa. You know, long story short, I'm playing on the Switch. That's how we got the English translation, right? But you know, the Switch audio sucks, so I'm playing on PS4 as well, just for the audio. If she disappeared, that means there's no longer anything of interest to her in here. So yeah, long story short, we're using the Switch for visuals and then the PS4 for audio, so we don't get too much audio clipping or whatever, distortion, what you even call it. I've been thoroughly cut off from the world of vampires. The final thread connecting Tonoshiki world to Arc has been severed. Dang, you know what's confusing? In Melty Blood, Noelle have a route of Shiki with Shiki. I wonder when did they get so close? Is it in the CL route? Man, I'm interested in the CL route now. Like Noelle, I didn't know she liked Shiki like that. Well, obviously he's the main character, so he has a harem. But I mean, damn, dude. Well, it wasn't even just Shiki though. She liked the bad side of Shiki. She liked his genes, bro, the genetics. Ah, fuck it, I say it. She liked the 7 nights, if you know what I mean. It's after school. Man, I love that route. I want to rewatch that route. That was a good route. Man, I wish it was like no gameplay though, just story. I guess you could always YouTube it though, but it's not the same. They should just make an animated 30 minutes over of Noelle route with Shiki. That'll be tight. Tomorrow is Saturday, so the instant homeroom ended. The other students scattered like newborn spiders. Well, that's it for my obligation as a student. The rest of the day is mine. Oh. I didn't see that line. I don't know what to do. I'm like a kite whose strings has been cut. The duty I felt to protect the city, to defeat the vampire, is gone. If this is all my principles amounted to in the end, I should just let it all go. Pretending none of it ever happened would be the proper human choice to make. The woman is gone. The world sensei is gone. And besides, I was in over my head with all the vampire business anyway. The executor said that there's no such thing as a good vampire. Can I still believe that there are, even after seeing Arc like that? It's a very human thing to get out while you can, wise even. Could be your last chance to move like none of this ever happened. The little boy with blonde hair who gave me a foul-mouthed warning. Yeah, this is a good opportunity, Tonoshiki. A chance to wash your hands of that whole violent affair and move on with your life. Oh! You know what time it is? It's bad ending time. Alright, let's just forget, dude. Let's go back to Akia, man. Let Akia take care of you for the rest of her life. I think if Akia have a choice, she would chop off Shiki legs and keep him like locked up in her room where she take care of him forever. I think if she have a choice, she would do that. I'm glad she's not that much of a psychopath. I'm going to forget any of this ever happened. Wait, did I choose forget? Was that the right choice? I don't even know, bro. I hope that was the wrong choice. I'm trying to get the bad ending. That's one of the best things about Type Moon is bad endings. Man, I hope you know the visual novel Alko is from. I hope she has a lot of bad endings. But it's hard to see Nasu killing Alko. It's hard to see Alko dies, right? One, because she's a beloved character. Like, come on, bro. It's fun to see Shiki die because he's a murderer. He kind of deserves it. And it's fun to see Shido die because, let's be real, bro. Shido's a little bit annoying, so it's nice to see him get, you know, cut up sometimes. He doesn't turn badass till he turn archer. He gets some moments, but, you know. But Alko is way different. You don't want to see Alko dies. So I wonder how they're going to handle bad endings in, what's it called? Yozoru, something about the night, Magician of the Night, something like that. We'll see. It'll be best if I act like everything that occurred after I met Arc was a dream. I won't think about this anymore. I should just forget all about Arc. Forget all about the vampires infesting the city.
そうだな
I wonder...
それが
I'll live the proper human life that Mario spoke of. Ever since the accident 7 years ago, I navigated by the lonesome of what deemed correct by society. I just need to return to that way of being. If I do, there won't be any more problems. I won't lose anything. So then, why am I doing this? I can't bring myself to follow through. Hold on, let me check the old Tsukihime guide. I don't have a new Tsukihime guide. But I'm gonna check the OG. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I don't remember what I put. Check. Mic check. Yeah, I'm gonna switch mic after this day. Test. There you go. I think I'll put it in this folder. Tsukihime. Let's see. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Alright, I don't think it's gonna help. I looked at it. There was too many fucking texts. It didn't. My brain melted. I was like, oh wow, that's a lot. All right, whatever, bro. If it's not the bad thing, we can always go back. So it's not that bad. So you know that feeling when you just look, you pull a document, and then you looked at it, and you're like, no, and then you just exit quickly. That's what just happened. I don't know how I used to follow that guide back then. I can't bring myself to follow this. Follow through. I decided to forget, but my resolve to do so is less lively than the dead themselves. Instead, my feet have carried me here, in the front of the site of the collapse. Oh, you know what? I can always check this too. Show Ciel. Fucking. God damn it, dude. So, is the other one. Man, the other one better be a fucking bad ending. If not. What the fuck? I'm pissed. What do you see that? Hey, why did it, Oh, it's dependent where I move it at. What the hell? Fuck, man, I'm pissed. I'm not going. It fucking spoiled me. What the hell? I should just cook.
そうだな。ここが潮時だ。それは間違いない。
Slow never. Let's keep going. I'll never meet her again. I don't deserve to see her again. Even so, I will at least carry out my duty until the bitter end. I just want to take one last look at the woman I couldn't save. With that, I put these feelings to rest once and for all. Hold on, I'm gonna read this a little bit faster. See what happened. If it shows the flowers again, then alright. Yeah. Interesting. So I guess it doesn't matter. Shit, how do you check if there's more bad endings? I know there's a way to check, but screw it. Let's keep going. I'm in front of the side of the collapse. 6 days have passed since the inferno. The area is completely silent. The park in front of the station is used by the sites for relaxation, and since become a tragic ruins. I wonder if that choice matters. In the past, this place was always bustling with people. It's different, isn't it? I feel like it is different. Even though it doesn't show as different, I think it's low-key different. So, I think I'm gonna continue with the first choice. And then I'm gonna try to remember to go back and do the second choice. Let's just see if this will lead to a bad ending later. The thing is, I don't remember everything. Like after day 10, everything's a blur. Well, most of my memories a blur, but this one's like a super blur. Only after this part, the only thing I remember is the ending, the true ending. In the past, this place was always bustling with people. People completely unrelated to me. People I never so much as crossed paths with. Oh, I also remember the final fight. I remember the final fight and true ending. Well, I'll talk about that later because I don't want to spoil. I can't write them off simply because I never knew them. And yet I have written them off simply because I never knew them. As it turns out, you can shelve all that guilt if you had nothing to do with it. If ignorance is a sin, every man's a sinner. If sincerity is evil, every man's a villain. That's why there's no reason for me to apologize for the scene before me. I'm not going to limit the deaths of people I never met. Mourning these people just because it's sad would be wrong. Farewell our moments of remembrance for the living. A chance to shed tears as you thank the departed for all their achievements, as you reflect of how brilliant they're shown in life. To cry and apologize out of sadness is nothing more than self-serving formality. That's why I can turn my back on this scene. Or at least I thought I could.
バカか、俺は。
And yet I can't stay away forever. I'm not supposed to feel sad, nor am I supposed to feel bad. At the end of the day, I'm supposed to be a man concerned with his own survival. Even so, there's something about this feels wrong. I can't bring down the curtains simply because I lost everything. That's something that should only be done when you accomplish all you set out to do and can hold your head up high. I get the feeling someone taught me that long ago. Damn, you know what's beast about this remake? Man, you know what this is like? Nah, I guess comparable, right? You know, like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake? A lot of people like the remake a little bit more, but then a lot of people like the OG a little bit more. It's like split. It's kind of like this game, right? Like the remake is really, really well done, but I feel like you can't truly appreciate it unless you play the OG, because Nasu just like sneaks stuff in just because. I guess for the fans, right? The true OG fans. Nasu like throw a little bit of sprinkle of bonuses and foreshadows. And then he makes a lot more throwbacks with Alco. Because you know people like Alco. Man, Nasu's a beast. I get the feeling someone taught me that long ago. Some unknown individual from who knows where. Or maybe this wasn't an OG, I don't remember. Like I said, after day 10, everything's a blur of the final fight and the ending. True ending. I hear footsteps behind me. Man, fuck, we got spoiled. Oh, man, I'm tight. It's okay. I turn to see. Oh my god! Ciel! Ah! Someone wearing my school uniform, but I don't remember. Oh shit, he doesn't remember her. Oh, he does remember her. Nice. Right. Even though I should recognize the upperclassman Sander, I can't even remember her. Oh, he doesn't remember her name.
こんにちは。あなたも喧嘩に来たんですか？
Damn, I like Ciel. I'm not gonna lie.
いや、俺は。
She's cool. Senpai doesn't look away from the foot of the barricade. Following her gaze, I see a great number of flowers swing softly, their heads bobbing as if reminiscing about the deceased.
俺は自分を確かめに来ただけなんだ。それももう半分ぐらい答えは出た。結局俺は
I can't pretend that vampires don't exist. Not just a vampire called Roa. Hurts you. I simply can't forget like this.
やっぱりそうでしたか。
Damn.
困った人ですね。
I love you, Nasu! Yeah! I thought he took Ciel completely off the story, bro. He brought her back! Senpai doesn't so much as glance over at me. I make no attempt to meet her gaze either. I felt it was a polite thing to do in this situation, seeing as she's gone out of her way to come and give me some advice.
ロアを追うということは、彼女を追うということです。その意味が分かっていますか？
Oh, she's not gonna front, bro. She's not gonna beat around the bush. She knows.
分かってます。
Oh, Shiki.
どの道俺一人じゃ何もできない。
分かっていませんね。彼女を追ってもあなたは殺されるだけです。アルクエイド・ブリュンスタッドとはもうこれ以上あってはいけません。
それはどうして？
一度でも吸血衝動に負けた神祖はもう手遅れだからです。
To be honest, even.
血を吸いたいという欲求は神祖にだってある。いえ、そもそも人間の血を吸いたいという欲求は神祖から人間に移されたもの。
Desire to suck people's blood originated with them. Oh, it's like a genetics traits, right? When they turn people into like dead apostles get that genetic traits from the true ancestors to suck human blood.
死とは所詮人間の慣れの果てに過ぎない。私たち人間にとって正真正銘の怪物は神祖と呼ばれる始まりの吸血鬼。彼女にとってあなたは協力者である前に血液に過ぎません。
始まりってそれはどういう？
考えたことがない とは言わせません。血を吸われたことで人間が吸血鬼化するのなら、その根源、大元にあたる初めから吸血鬼だった存在がいることを。
This one. Let's see. The first vampire. For a Shiki. What? He didn't know that. True ancestors are the first vampires.
この生命としての系統樹が異なる吸血種を神祖と言います。
Wait a minute. I think didn't Arc explain to him? Wait, she only explained. Oh, did she ever explain true ancestors to Shiki? I don't think she did, huh? I think she only talked about dead apostles and their, you know, their whatever they call it, class or whatever.
人間の血なんて必要なく、人たちと同等、いえ、それ以上の超越能力を持つ者たち。彼女はその神祖と呼ばれる一族の王族なんです。彼らには身分階級がありませんから、王族というのは正しくはありませんけど。
Though they don't really have the concept of social status. She's a princess, Hime. Her explanation leaves me as something at a loss for words. I'm surprised. I only said it because she felt so detached from the real world, but she really was a princess. Man, what a disposition. So sunny, it borders on airhead and staggering disregard for common sense. She's not exactly the sort of princess you see in a picture book.
いいですか。神祖と呼ばれる吸血種には、人たちよりはるかに業の深い吸血衝動がある。神祖たちはもともと人間の血がなくても生存できる。けれど、その誕生にどんな間違いが起こったのか、彼らは唯一の欠点、不要な機能を持ってしまった。それが吸血衝動。ただ人間の血が欲しいという思考性です。過去、神祖に襲われればこれに対抗できる人間はいなかった。そして血を吸われた人間はその時点で人間でなくなってしまう。原因は生命体としてのスケールの違いとも、彼らが血液を魂として捉えているとも言われています。
Whether it's down to sheer difference in life scale. Oh yeah, the reason why they suck blood.
神祖という強大な生命に血を奪われた時点で、人間は人間ではいられなくなる。その神祖の分身、平たく言えば人形になってしまう。仮に血を吸う側の神祖がそれを望まなくと。
Dude, I know where this is going. They're gonna make us. I'll say it after the scene. I know what this is going with, though.
思い出した。使徒は自分の血を送ることで人間を仲間にするんだっけ。逆に神祖ってやつはただ血を吸うだけで人間を犯すってことですか。
ええ。そして問題は、彼らの吸血衝動には理由がないということです。理由がないから止めようがない。神祖という完璧な生命が内包した欠点、死に至る病とでも言えましょうか。彼らは血を吸いたいという衝動を抑えて生きています。それは理性で我慢をするといったレベルの話ではありません。具体的、物理的に彼らは持てるすべての力を使って 常に自分自身の欲求を封印している。
And fucking Shiki ruined it. He made her weaker.
強大な異能を自身に使うことで彼らは吸血衝動を抑えている。けれどもし何らかの外的要因でその心素の能力が低下してしまった場合、抑えていた吸血衝動がどうなるかわかりますか？
If something were to cause their power to deteriorate, 17 pieces. For instance, using their power to heal a grievous wound. I once killed Arc as thoroughly as it possible to kill someone. Even though she survived, it must have taken an incredible amount of her power. Let's say that Arc has a total power of 10. She probably has to use around 7 of it to keep her urges in check. However, if her total power was to drop from 10 to 5, even if she were to allocate all of it to suppressing her desires, it still wouldn't be enough. In fact, she'd be in a red. What was cutting down on in order to get the enemy to regenerate?
それで
Oh, enemy urges? I don't know.
その衝動とやらを抑えられなくなった心素は
Suppressed.
どうなるんですか？
もちろん人の血を吸います。
Dude, why is the Switch version so
その後には
slow?
何もありません。
I suspect.
一度衝動に負けた心素はあとは落ちていくだけです。一度血の味を知った心素はその衝動による痛みも倍化すると聞きます。結果としてもう二度と吸血衝動をこらえることができなくなる。心素は極めて優れた種ですが、吸血衝動を抑えなくてはいけないため全力を出せません。ですが落ちた心素はもう自らを束縛する必要がない。あとはただ自らの快楽のために人の血を吸う怪物になる。
Oh, fuck. I just thought about something. Let's keep going with the scene. I remember how Arc looked last night. Her bloodshot eyes, her rough breathing, her stinging breath on the back of my neck.
でもそれは
You know when she said that, Ciel? I mean, Senpai. When Senpai said that, I thought about Wark, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but Wark didn't drink blood, right? She just super fucking pissed. That's an outright lie. She's terrified of sucking blood. There's no way. Right, she's afraid. She's afraid because she knows that if she sucks blood even once, she'll never be able to hold herself back again. Man, this is dumb, bruh. It's like Shiki. It's like saying, no, bro, she's a virgin. Stop telling me. Stop telling me she's not a virgin. She's a virgin. Shiki, accept it, bro. Come on, man. 700 years. Are you telling me 700 years? She never sucked blood once? I'm on Mario's side. That seems too good to be true.
ただかろうじて救いがあるとしたら衝動は突発的なものだということです。心素たちは一人だけ耐えきれなくなった時のためにしもべを用意しておきます。
Underling.
それが使徒と呼ばれる者たちの始まりですね。彼らはすでに死んでいる使徒、心素たちに痛み止めとして生かされていた吸血鬼、それがこの町に救っている使徒と区分される吸血鬼の始まりです。
What?
ですがアルクエド・ブリュンスタッドにはそのしもべがいない。いえ、今まで必要がなかっただけですね。心素の中でも特別だった彼女は 自らの意志だけで吸血衝動を抑えられていた。ですがそれも昨夜で限界を迎えた。
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I'll be honest. I don't know if she sucked blood anymore. It's a blur.
吸血衝動に果てはありませんし、消えることもない。何度も抑えてきた衝動という沈殿物はそのうち器から溢れてしまう。彼らは長く生きれば生きるほど自らに抱えた吸血衝動を肥大化させていってしまう。そうして自分の力だけでは抑えきれなくなった時、自らの衝動が自らの能力を超えてしまった時、
Like,
彼らは同族の手によって命を絶たれます。
okay. I thought my mic broke. But yeah, I can't wait for Ciel Rao. One big reason is Ciel Rao, in my opinion, from the OG Tsukihime. There's too many details left out. There's too many questions I had that were never answered. Until, like, I guess, like, the fan disc, or what they call it, the anthropology, whatever, that book that Nasu wrote. That answered pretty much everything. Right? Like, what the hell is CL Tattoos for? CL Tattoos, I don't even remember. I think they explained it in like the anthropology, whatever they call that book. I think it's just a ritual or to make her stronger or something like that. It's not even tattoos. That shit's fake. She can take it off anytime. I saw her H scene in the OG. She didn't have tattoos. It's like war paints. And then, what the hell is CL? That's my biggest question. I don't even know what you could classify CL as. Well, we'll get there when we get there, because I don't want to spoil too much. That was a huge, you know, foreshadow, hint, spoilers, I guess, but I just have so many questions for CL Route. I can't wait to go to CL Route. I had to get that off my chest. All right, let's keep going.
それが寿命のない彼らにとっての終わりなんです。
What the hell? Is that what a true answer really is? A creature that has to fight tooth and nail to hold back their own urges, suppressing their desires for blood, only to be killed at the hands of their own companions when they finally reach their limit? That's far from perfect. No matter how strong they are, if there was such a fatal error in their creation.
いやでもあいつは大丈夫だったよ。
Damn, bro. She's a virgin, I swear.
昨日だってすぐに元に戻ったんだ。
She's okay.
今は俺のせいで力が弱ってるけど、怪我さえ治って力を自由に使えるようになればきっと。
ありえません。だってもともと彼女は限界なんですから。彼女が誕生したのは12世紀と言われていま
Damn,
す。
the muse is so beautiful.
いくら実際の活動時間が数年に満たないと言っても、彼女の存在時間そのものは変わらない。長く彼女の中にわだかまった衝動は、じき彼女自身を食い破ります。むしろ、今までよく持った方でしょう。彼女は、アルクエイドは、もう未来のない命なんです。
This is the first. I'm struck by dizziness so severe I can barely see my hand in front of my face. Not as a result of my anemia, but because of someone's words. So then why? If she herself knew that she couldn't go on anymore, that what she was doing, hunting vampires in the first place, like this, it doesn't make sense. No matter how I think about it, it doesn't make sense.
先輩の話は筋が通らない。だってさ、もう自分がダメだって分かっているやつが俺たちのためなんかに吸血鬼を退治しに来るわけがない。
彼女が吸血鬼を処理するのは私たちのためではありません。
役割ってそんなの。
彼女以外の神祖たちでしょうね。彼女が生まれた12世紀は
I can't wait.
最も落ちた神祖がはびこった時代です。
I think what I wanted in day 10, I think they're gonna bust it out in day 11. Remember I said that Ciel was the one that explained everything to Shiki, not Mario. I think this is the explanation I wanted from the previous chapter.
神祖たちは落ちた神祖もその神祖がいたずらに増やしていく使徒も放ってはおけなかった。その手段としてただ殺すためだけの、それ以外のことを何も必要としない純粋な神祖を誕生させ処刑役にした。それがアルクエイドという神祖なんです。彼女はミサイルみたいなもので、ひとたび城から放たれれば最後、標的になった吸血鬼は確実に滅び去ったという話です。
My dizziness returns. Stop it. Stop talking about her like that. She's so good-natured and compassionate that despite knowing and carrying her own pain, she still helps us humans. Talk about her like she's some weapon is pissing me off.
いえ、兵器なんですよ。
Heh. She read his
もとも
mind.
と彼女はそういった意味合いでのみ存在を許されていた。ですから、この町に来てからの彼女はどうかしていたんでしょうね。あんなに話をする彼女を見たのは初めてです。もともと彼女は言葉を口にすることさえなかったのですから。
Yep, that's true. If you want to know our true personality, we saw it during one of the bad endings from the previous chapter, chapter 10. It's Echo Arc. Echo Arc basically reflects what Arc used to be like. Very cold, robotic, right? Monotone. Huh. Now that's absurd. I don't know how you could possibly say that Chatterbox never spoke.
だって彼女は余分なことはしないんです。昔から、もう何百年も昔から、彼女はそうやって生きてきた。あの三冠の古城に生を受けた時からずっと永遠に変わることなく。
I thought about something, don't worry. The sound of my heartbeat, I feel dizzy, my vision dims. I like that. That's her castle. What is going on? What the fuck? Why can Shiki see this? Images of scenery I could never have known. Memories of things I could never have seen. All unfold before my eyes like a waking dream. Never mind, I know why Shiki could see this. But the thing is, in the OG, it leads up to this, right? But it makes sense in the OG. Because Shiki get like pieces of memories of nightmares. In the remake, he never had fragments of nightmares and pieces. Right? Oh, he might get it on the next day. Maybe. I guess I'll hold my tongue. It's not over yet, but from what I remember, those nightmares that Shiki had, those impulses, it makes sense for Shiki to get visions of memories. This one's like random. See, I was like, what the fuck is this? How did he see this? Right? And then I had to remember from the OG. Oh yeah, because Shiki actually has the collection of that person memories. But you as a viewer of the remake, you don't know that because they didn't tell you. And they didn't even show you any hints like nightmares or anything like that, which is weird. Like I said, I gotta hold my tongue. Maybe they do that in the CL route, or I don't know. I feel like that's a weird removal. I think they should have kept that. I don't know why they removed that in the arc route. It makes it a little bit more confusing when Shiki gets stuff like this out of random. And then they're going like bring it up later saying, oh yeah, by the way, Shiki could see that person memories. And you're gonna be like, what? You just threw that in the lore. That doesn't make sense. In the OG, it makes more sense because she can have like nightmares, impulses. His personality start changing a little bit. Little by little, his personality change because he's going mentally crazy. He's breaking inside. In day 10, one of the bad endings, we actually saw him broke. He accepted his faith, get destroyed by the Black Panther. But in the remake, we only see Shiki having the time of his life of art. Come on, man. I'm trying to see this character break. That's one of the things I really like about Tsukihime is the psychological part. The mental breakdown Shiki has. And not just in bad endings. He actually have mental breakdowns in the main story that they don't really show too much in the remake. I wonder why. Maybe because they didn't probably want to portray Shiki as a psychopathic murderer. But that's his character though. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Fuck. You can't just make every character a good guy. Come on, man. Not everyone gotta be shitto. Hey, you gotta let him rock like in the 90s. Let him be the psychopathic murderer I know and I guess fond of. Images of scenery I could never have known. Memories of things I could have never seen. All unfold before my eyes like a waking dream. They did a good job remaking Art Castle. Art Castle was more of a Western style castle, right? Like your typical stone castle. This one looked like glass. I like that. The final paradise, sprawled among the mountains. The wilderness of Genesis, evocative of the inner sea of planet. Oh, it's Hime! You know, damn, you know, now I know I'm nitpicking at this point, right? I just came off just like, you know, what's that called? Critique, right? Here's another critique that I kind of like more in the OG compared to the remake. I think in the OG, they show off the black and white first, and then they color it in. You want to see the... Uh-oh. The courtyard of the cats are rooted within that domain. Okay, let me see if I can pull up pictures. Images. Tsukihime. Nope. Nope. Here goes one of them. See, in the OG, she had black and white first. And then they colored it in later. I kind of like the black and white a little bit more. And I kind of like this. I don't know. I guess the remake's a little bit more prettier with the flowers. And in the mountains in the bag. In the moon. Oh, I'm nitpicking. I'm being biased. Nostalgia bias. Yeah, the remake is better with the moonlight in the bag. But I don't know. I just like the filter. The black and white filter. Let's see if I have another picture. Tsukihime, Tsukihime, ABCT, hold. Oh, I only have the black and white picture. Damn, I fucking love Alco, man. I can't wait. Oh man, it's gonna be such a good ass game. There's a really good series. Those of you that's new to Tsukihime, you're in for a treat. I think, in my opinion, Tsukihime is better than Fate Stay Night. Even visual novels, right? Source. I think Tsukihime has potential to be better than Fate Stay Night anime too, in my opinion. Like, as a story, yeah. Action scenes, I think Fate Stay Night is probably better for action scenes. But as a story, lore-wise, I think Tsukihime is better. I don't know what I like better. What's your opinion? You like grass or flowers more? I do like the grassy plain. That's classic anime 101. But the flowers is pretty fucking nice. I think I like the remake a little bit more, but also her outfit, right? They took out the frills. I just realized that. No frills. I guess the remake outfit is better. Man, I love Hime. You know, Hime was one of my favorite character designs too, from Type Moon. My favorite character design was like Alco first, easy. And then I like Hime. And then Saber. And then Hisue. Sorry. I know Saber is just a Hisue face. But it's a Hisua face that's blonde with green eyes. Ooh. Yeah. Hime and Akko are unique. No one looks like Hime or Akko. No one looks like Akko, surprisingly. People debate that Rin from Stay Night looks like Akko. I think that's a stretch. I think they're reaching. Like they just want attention. It's like the people that says pineapple on pizzas is fantastic. You gotta ignore those type of people. Akko is hella unique. Damn, I love Hime. That's a good ass character design. Yeah, I guess the remake is better. But lore wise, I think overall the remake's better. But man, I feel like the OG just made this scene. The build up for it is way better in the OG. It's so odd they removed the nightmare stuff. I don't like that part. That's what turns me off. The courtyard of the castle rooted within that domain. A woman is poised amidst that sea of white blossoms as through a sleep. And the reason I'm complaining a lot too, I know I'm stalling a lot, but the reason I'm complaining a lot is because when I saw this build up in the OG, it blew my mind. I was like, holy crap. Whoa! What? Because it makes more sense. In the remake, they just like throw it at you. Woe is you, right? They just do it at you out of nowhere. No build up. Well, when I mean by no build up too, I mean like no build up to explain how Shiki could see this. I feel like in a remake, it looks like Shiki could see this because of plot. In the OG, it makes more sense because Shiki's having, you know, memories, fragment of memories of that other person, and he's like descending down to madness.
倒すべき対象が決定された時だけ外に出される。その時に応じた知識を教え込まれて確実に敵を処刑できるように。
Is Hime face up close? Damn, they did a great job in the remake. They did great job. Damn, I should like keep that picture up too, actually, because I want to compare it. Let me see. She had a collar. Oh, she did have a collar. They just, instead of blue, is white. I see. Okay. Interesting. And they mess with her hair a little bit, right? It's not straight. She has like a little bit of hogi. Her signature to hogis. I remember when they drew Clock Tower Arc, someone tried to tell me that's not Arc, bro. She doesn't have the two hogis. What the fuck is this, bro? Huh? Hime doesn't have two hogi, and she's technically Arc. Now they're trying to make it more signature though. Two hogis is Arc. There was nobody else there. Nobody to talk to. Nobody to meet her.
定められた吸血鬼を殺して帰ってきた彼女は知識を洗い流されて眠りにつかされます。何も知らないまま吸血鬼を殺すこと以外に意義を持たないよう幽閉される。
Nothing else. The joy of meeting someone gaze, and the fulfillment fell from exchanging conversation. She was never to be given either.
彼女の力は落ちた神祖たちさえ滅ぼせるほど強力だった。けれど皮肉ですね。あまりに強大すぎる能力が災いして彼女は神祖の間でも疎まれてしまった。
They're the iconic chains.
姫と称えていながら誰も彼女には近寄らなかった。
Oh, they call her by her name, bro. Hime. For those of you that's new to the Tsukihime community, to easily identify Arcueid, right? We call her Arc. It's easier. I call her Arc. And then Neko Arc, obviously, that's the cat. That's her own. That's an entire different entity. That's not Arc. That's Neko Arc. And then there's Hime. Hime, in my opinion, is not Arc either. Right? Even though they're kind of like the same being, she's like I wouldn't even call her a personality. She's just a different person, in my opinion. Right? They just share like the same body.
城を与えられていながら、彼女の世界は薄暗い地下室だけだった。だから、
I
彼
never
女に
really
感情を与えてくれる者はどこにもいなかった。
I never really understood Hime lore too, to be honest. Cause Tsukihime didn't do a good job explaining it. Besides this part, obviously. But what threw a curveball to me is in the fan disc. Kogetsu Toya. So Kogetsu Toya, Shiki was able to meet Hime. I don't know why. Oh fuck, I remember why. Never mind, I remember the twist. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you get to interact with Hime. With Kogetsu Toya. I think she likes Shiki. It's hard to tell. But she's like very she's like a coodeer, right? She's monotone and cold.
神祖たちは兵器の手入れをするように彼女を扱った。兵器に余分な機能は必要ないですから。パンを焼く機能も、洗濯物を洗ってくれる機能も不要です。そんな余分なものを付属させるなら、もっと兵器らしい機能を付属させるでしょ。
I always been taught never to do anything unnecessary. She said that in a sing-song voice. That's why her gaze had been so empty when she had said she always decided on things by herself. For her, other people had never been necessary. They didn't exist. Even that were only because she didn't know about it.
神祖たちが彼女に求めたものは高い殺傷能力だけ。故に彼女は何も知らない。言葉も感情も存在しない。非人間である死とよりもっと上のモンスター。生きている意味も意義もあの生き物には初めから存在しない。
Dang, I think Ciel just called her a monster too, right? She didn't say bakemono. Straight up say monster. I felt like that have a little bit more impact. That may be so. And yet she was always so cheerful, laughing happily at even the most trivial of things. That's why I came to a conclusion she always been like that. But a cruel misunderstanding. She was just... Oh, I remember that. I mean, I had so much fun. Up until now, I never thought I would be so happy from just being like this. From just existing. That was anxiety that I could not comprehend. In that classroom, bathed in the light of the setting sun, she confided in me with that unassuming voice.
アルクエイドは長く活動しているくせに、生きるという意味合いを私たちより知り得ていない。彼女が行動を許されていたのは、活動時間に換算すると驚くほど短いんです。彼女の生涯はほぼ全てが睡眠だった。それ夢すら見ないようでは、そこに人間性など発生するはずがありません。
Really? I find just talking like this to be pretty fun.
そうして落ちた真相を全て処断した後、彼女が城から出ることはなくなりました。一応の目的が済んだわけですから、神祖たちも彼女にまともな教育を施そうとしたのでしょうね。けれど彼女は自由にはなれなかった。 本当に些細な間違いで城に残った神祖たちを皆殺しにしてしまったから。
Yeah, good. Yeah, all the other true ancestors died. She killed them all. I see. Damn. I hope they explain this. I don't want to... I'm going to ask this question for any Tsukihime heads out there. So, in my mind, she's more than just an executioner. Right? I believe... I forgot why I remember this. I don't think it's from Kogetsu Toya. Might have been from there. I forgot where I heard this from, but... the whole existence of Hime. She's like Mother Gaia or whatever, right? She only comes out when a threat of humanity is upon them. And she seeks out that threat and root it out, right? I think that was the whole existence of Hime. That's her other objective, right? Besides killing all the fallen true ancestors and dead apostles. She root out the threat of humanity. Not just humanity. I wouldn't say humanity. Let me rewind that back. I don't want to say humanity. The earth. Fuck humanity. She doesn't give a fuck about humans, right? But if anything threatening the planet, that's a different story. If it's threatening the planet, she seeks out and destroys it. I think that's the other purpose of Hime. I could be wrong. I feel like I heard that from somewhere, but I don't remember what was the source material. I don't know if they'll say it in their remake. I hope I'm right, and I hope they say in their remake their other objective. I hope they say it at least in Ciel Route or something. I don't know. That the other objective Hime is like to protect Earth, her planet, because she is the planet. I see. Having only been taught to kill vampires, she dutifully carried out her orders to the very end, just as she'd been instructed to. In the end, she was the only one that remained.
同族であり親である神祖たちを処断した後、
She has
彼女は
another
自
name
分から
too.
城に閉じこもりました。
What do they call her in Melty Blood? The old Melty Blood. They call her Type Earth, right? Because she is the planet. That's her other nickname, right? Type Earth. It in Hime, because she is a princess and she looked like a princess. So the community just call her Hime. But I think her other name is Type Earth, I believe.
もう誰もいなくなった神祖たちの城の玉座。城壁から伸びた千の鎖につながれて。
I remember that. I don't think they show it to you in Tsukihime OG. They only show Hime chained up in her throne room. I don't think, was she chained up in Kogetsu Toya?
ロアという吸血鬼が転生するたびに眠りから覚めてわずかな間だけ活動する。
Freaking Roa. Inside that deterministic world, she never spoke even a single word.
これがアルクエイド・ブリュンスタッドの正体です。彼女は根っからの処刑人。自分を縛っていた神祖たちがいなくなってもまだ吸血鬼殺しだけを目的にして徘徊している。彼女には
Damn.
それ以外の楽しみがないのでしょう。
They didn't explain it. Why did she kill all the other true ancestors? They say like for some reason, right? She just she said like a under circumstances all the other what did she said? Let me see how she explained it. Misunderstanding? Holy shit! What the fuck happened? She said a result of truly trivial misunderstanding. She killed all the other true ancestors. What happened, bro? I don't think they ever explained that in Tsukihime, and I don't think they explained that Kogetsu Toya. Why did she kill all the other true ancestors? Bruh, they better fucking explain it in the remake. Come on, Nasu. You had like 20 years at this point. Come on, bruh. Trivial misunderstanding? She massacred the other true ancestors. And the true ancestors are basically extinct. It's just Arc now, right? What kind of misunderstanding was that? No, don't jump. Holy shit. I guess, I hope they explain it. If they don't, then I guess, dang. They better explain it in anime or something. That's a lie. That's not at all what brought her joy. Oh. I didn't pick up on it at all. Neither in her words nor in her delighted smile. If only I had taken a better look, I would have understood. I didn't realize how alone she's been all this time. Dumb conversation about nothing with a kindred spirit. The fun of somehow letting the time slip away. The simple tranquility of the idle hours of the evening. All of these things that we normally think nothing of. She was happy because she never experienced that trivial repetition of events up until now.
嘘
So, what's so incredibly frustrating is that she herself didn't even have an inkling of how absurd the path she's been walking was. I simply can't stand that her past, everything she's experienced up until now, is such a cruel, unjust tale.
全部嘘だ
I really had only ever found half the answer. I will never in my whole life understand what I should do. But at least now, I finally found something I want to do. I don't want her to feel like she's lucky to experience these commonplace things. If I made these experience things that she felt were always within her grasp, then just how? Yeah, I know I took so long. I stalled a
もし
lot.
もし
Moshi Moshi? What the fuck? I love UCL. Damn, she made me throw away my thought. I know. Oh yeah, I want to apologize. I know I've been I had a lot of critiques. Cause in my opinion, dang, I experienced this scene way. I felt like it could have been way more impactful if they kept stuff in the OG. Even though this is very, very faithful, they almost kept everything from the OG. No, they pretty much kept everything in the OG, except for Nero. Right? They would just replace Nero with Vlov and added a couple more scenes in the OG. This is pretty much almost very, very close to the OG. I feel like the nightmares, they should have just kept that too. It's just a strange thing to remove, in my opinion. I feel like the only reason they removed the nightmares that Shiki had is to make Shiki. It's either they're saving it for the Ciel route, or they want to make the image of Shiki like more of a nice guy, like a hero. Because in my mind, Shiki is no hero. He is far from a hero. He's not even an anti-hero. He's like borderline villain and psychopath. Borderline. The unfamiliar upperclassman voice snatched me back to reality. This is Tono Shiki reality. I took a long detour, but thanks to that, I felt refreshed.
私の話聞いてました
No.
いやごめん記憶にない
Damn, he said no. I wonder what
先
she
輩が
gonna say.
話してたようにも聞こえたし他の誰かが話してるようにも聞こえてました
Oh. Senpai sighs and nods, not entirely satisfied.
つまりですね彼女は
Damn, the TLDR.
もういいですよ
No, senpai, I don't care anymore.
アルクエイドが何をしていようがどんなにめちゃくちゃなやつだろうが もうそもそもあいつを殺したのは俺なんだし、俺はちゃんと自分のしでかしたことの責任を倍にして返さないと。
That's what I want to do right now. I don't want her to be alone anymore.
そうですか。ですが、それは本当にあなたが負うべき責任なんですか？
I wonder, does Ciel like Shiki? Like, besides in Ciel Rao? I find it very weird for Ciel to like Shiki. Right? Because Shiki didn't do anything in this route to make Ciel like him. She didn't even stalk him. That was Noelle. They replaced Ciel with Noelle to stalk Shiki. It's just a weird choice in my opinion, but yeah, we barely interacted. She doesn't like Shiki. She might. Nah, this is just Ciel being a nice person. This is. In truth, no matter how much I wanted it to be, well, maybe she was stalking Shiki. She basically know everything that's going on for some reason, and she never left town like Mario said she did. I think Mario said she left town. Was it Noelle? It's one of those two. So obviously she's disobeying orders. I wonder why. I guess we'll know why in CRL. Don't worry about it right now. In truth, no matter how much I want it to be, none of this is actually Tonoshiki's responsibility. That's what Senpai has come here to appeal to me, is stand back and stay out of it. Take down the enemy that Arc came here to fight and protect the city? That's just whitewashing the truth. You just say it like it is. You know what you're doing, right? You're going out to kill some stranger for Arc's sake.
でも
Demo. I raised my head. Dang, Shiki's such a good character, man. They did a great job with Shiki. He's such a peaceful character. I feel like, yeah, he's probably my favorite main character in Type Moon. I think I like Shiki more than Aoko, even though I haven't read her visual novel yet. I know I like Shiki more than Aoko, and I like Shiki more than Shido. The other fates don't exist to me. I shouldn't say it like that, but that's just how it is, bruh. They don't even touch Stay Night. I know I sound like a snob. That's just how it is. If they don't touch Stay Night, you know those other main characters in Titan Moon don't fucking touch Shiki. Especially from fucking Nasu story. Shiki's goated. Because he's so peaceful. Right? That's his entire character. He's so near death. He always had that peaceful look on his face. Remember when Arc was about to chop his head off, tore out his throat? She saw him sleeping. He looked like he'll never wake up. Right? He's like, it's peaceful death. That's the look of Shiki face every time. He has this peaceful look, like he's dead, but like in a peaceful way. Before me are the banquets of flower left in memory of the deceased. And if I turn around, I can see the familiar city, where life plods along the same as ever. He's such a peaceful person. I really like Shiki, even though he's a psychopathic murderer. Ah, it's so dazzling, I get a little lightheaded. The thing I couldn't save. The thing she shortened her own lifespan to protect. The thing we naturally ought to prioritize, above all else, knowing where we can find our own happiness. Honestly, what a fool I've been.
でも俺にはそういうものと同じぐらい、いやそれ以上にあいつのことが大切なんだ。あいつが人間なんて気にしない吸血鬼だって言うのなら、俺は吸血鬼なんて気にしない。
See, he knows. He knows. That's one thing I like about Shiki too. He's not in denial. Well, he wasn't denying the OG a little bit. But, you know, obviously he come around the OG saying, yeah, I'm a murderer. This one too, right? Yeah, I'm a psychopathic murderer. He knows it. And yet he still have this peaceful look on his face. Damn much they show Shiki face. Values differing from those of a decent human being. I can accept that. To humanity, I'm the same as Vlav, or Aurora, the lowest of the low. In exchange, all I want is to be with Arc.
はあ、呆れました。
Heh.
ここまで言っても無駄な人とは思いませんでした。
申し訳ありません。頑固なのは妹譲りらしくて。
Dang.
妹さんね。まあ、いいですけど。せっかくですから、おまけの忠告です。一度吸血衝動を抑えられなかった真祖は立ち直れない。もし彼女があなたの前に現れたとしたら、それはあなたの血を吸いに来たということです。
What Senpai says may be true for her. However, it's not true for me.
そんなことはないですよ。だってあいつはまだ血を吸ってないんだから。
Damn, now I'm believing Shiki. I think she didn't suck any blood. I think Shiki's right.
いいえ、ノエルが止めていなければあなたは吸われていました。
Oh, she saw everything, bro. Ciel's still a stalker.
違う。だって止まったんだ。あいつは大丈夫だったんだよ。だから誰が邪魔をしなくても結果は変わりはしなかったんだ。
Yeah, that's right. Arc fangs had definitely stopped moving.
つける薬がありませんね。そろそろ飛行機の時間ですので失礼します。うるさい上司が来て左遷されてしまったので。
Oh no! Now she's leaving the story. That's how you know it's about to end. All the characters have gone. Noelle is gone. I never really cared about Noelle, but Noelle is gone. Now Senpai's going. I'm sad. Farewell. Senpai passes me by. If I ever having met my gaze or said her name, she simply takes her leave.
あ、でも一つだけ俺からも質問です。どうして俺だけ先輩を覚えていたんですか？
Oh! I still can't remember her name, but I definitely remember this person. Because she wants you, remember.
単に消し忘れただけですよ。
See, she wants you to remember her. She likes you, Shiki.
それもこれでおしまいですけどね。
Dang. Men in Black, bro, the Flash. The flowers left in memory of the dead are swaying softly. Turning around, I see the retreating figure of an upper senpai, but I can't remember their face, let alone their name. I listen to the departing footsteps. After bowing once in thanks, I too begin to walk back to a place I need to be. This game is good. This is a good story. I love Tsukihime. I like that scene a lot. That was a good scene. I hope other people like that scene too. I feel like that scene still a pretty good scene, but like I said, I think it's way more impactful than the OG. I head back to the mansion. I didn't go to Arc apartment. She probably wouldn't have been there if I had. And besides, I have something else I should be doing. I'll catch her after that. This reminds me of classical music. Forgot which one. I think it's by Debussy. You know what I'm talking about? The one that's like in every anime.
お帰りなさいませ、四季様。
It reminds me of that song. You know, I guess the easiest one's Evil Within. With Debussy. That's what the song reminds me of. Issa greets me as soon as I come in the door.
ただいま。いつもありがとう、翡翠。
Oh my god! Damn, she's blushing. I love you, Hisue. I seriously thank her for her thoughtfulness. She must have been waiting all this time. I caused a lot of problems for Hisue for not taking that thoughtfulness into account. You know, when you go through Hisue route, you'll understand why seeing Hisue blush like this. It's like, oh man, this is like a good treat, right? Because Hisue's not supposed to do this, right? Seeing Hisue blush, man, that's great. I love that so much. Because Hisue is doing her best to be as emotionless as possible. But she can't help it, because that's not her. Her true self is this face right here. I had a smile to it. And that's the true Hisue. Man, Hisue is a good character too. I think all the characters in Tsukihime are really good. I think Arc's a good character, right? Ciel is a good character. I think Shiki's a really good character. I really like Shiki development, right? Especially with all the routes. Akia is a good character, right? Hisue is a really good character. Kohaku is an amazing character. I think she's up there with Shiki and my favorites of character development. Oh, they already said his name. Roa is a good character, but they didn't really show in Tsukihime. I feel like you really know Roa and Kogetsu Toya. Same thing with Nero. Nero's I think he's a pretty good character, decent character. They didn't really show too much Nero, so it's hard to say if he's a good character or not, to be honest. They show him a lot of Melty Blood, but from Kogetsu Toya memories and Tsukihime, he's pretty high still. Who else am I missing? And in a remake, I think Vlov, they did a great job with Vlov character, right? Development. I think Vlov character development was pretty good. And then Tsukihime got really good characters. That's why even if it's just for today, I wanted to do things by the book and return to the mansion before sunset so that she can fulfill her duties. Too bad we can't pat her head. She doesn't like being touched. I'm talking about Hisue. Hisue, Akia, Kaku. Excuse me. After having dinner with Akia, leave the dining. That mic's a little messed up again, bruh. Okay. I think I was able to play the part of a Oni-san well enough. The conversation between Akia, Kaku-san, and I was both down to earth and spirited. Well, compared to how things used to be, at least. Dang, so Hisue, she doesn't really talk during dinner, huh? Interesting. I return to my room and pack up my belongings. When I say belongings, but it's really just my textbooks. Oh! The knife that's ended up being part of my everyday carry is already tucked away in my inside breast pocket. So the only thing I need to grab are my phones and white ribbon. Oh, no way! What? They brought up the white ribbon. In the OG, did he do that? The white ribbon is one of the most iconic things in this game. But only if you completed the entire story throughout the route. If you did all 5 routes and true ending. Damn, the white ribbon. He still cares about it. Even in Arc route. That's really cool. I hope he does that in CL route too, right? He just carries the right ribbon with him. Because it's a memento. You could say a promise. I tidy my room and take a deep breath. I never would have guessed that I'd be bidding my own room farewell again so soon. I fully intend to return, but you never know what might happen. It doesn't hurt to say my thanks now, just on the off chance I never make it back. I turn off the lamp. It's 9:30. The perfect time to leave the mansion. Dang, the final boss battle. Is it? What day is this? 11? I arrive at the park just before 10 o'clock. There's not another soul in sight. I sit down on a bench and wait for Art to arrive, mindlessly waiting as though I'm just here to count the seconds as they tick away. I consider running around the city like I did last night, but I'm sure it wouldn't be any use. I mean, if she goes out of her way to avoid running into me, I have no hope of catching her.
だからここでいい。
We made a promise after all. We decided together to rendezvous here. We still haven't fulfilled tonight's promise. I can't just crumble that promise up and throw it away. If Ark also considered it important, should come back here too. I continue to believe and wait. That's the best atonement I can offer. No way, is this the finals? Thought there was more. Is it? What happened? Because they haven't answered other people backstory. But then, remembering the OG, I don't think they ever did answer it. I think the only answer could get to Toya. Time marches on. The hands on my watch carefully and accurately mark the passing hours. It's gotten so late I feel like I'm suffocating. My body can't bear another minute of waiting. It wants to race off and start searching for her at once, not just sit here and wait like an ornament propped on a shelf. Oh, I think I'm mixing up with Ciel Route. I think what I'm looking for is in Ciel Route, the backstory of another person. Despite that, my mind is calm. In the middle of the night, I stare fixedly at the moon and continue to wait. And I think this is it. It's terribly quiet. It's like she and I are the only one left in the world. If I can wait for her in a world like that, then no matter how many hours it takes, even if I end up waiting forever, I won't feel any pain. That's why I'm so happy right now that I can hardly breathe. The moon that had been twinkling overhead is beginning to dim. 3 hours left until daybreak. If the sun rises, it'll be all over for sure. Never again will Ark and I spend the night together, feeling this sense of contentment. Or so it feels, anyway. I let slip a pitiful sigh. Was it a sigh of ridiculousness of the situation, or a sigh of dejection? Even I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Amidst the shadow behind the pavilion, I've been catching an occasional glimpse of a figure in white. It seems that person in question is trying to conceal themselves, but are absolutely hopeless when it comes to stealth. Oh, she's here.
おい、もう3時だぞ。いつまで待たせるんだ、バカ。
If I stand up from the bench, I call out to the other side of the pavilion. Oh, I hear the poorly stifled gasp. After a few seconds, I guess she gave up on trying to hide, and she suddenly pops out into the field, like a rabbit appearing in a snowy field. Oh, it's the H scene! Is it? Art doesn't say anything. She doesn't approach the bench I'm sitting on either. She just stands there with her eyes downcast.
アルクエイド。
I call her name, but she doesn't even look up at me, let alone respond. I knew something was missing. I knew it couldn't be the final battle yet. We're missing the H scene. I'm at a loss for what else to say. The words I've been piecing together in my mind all vanished the moment I saw that face. Damn it, I just don't know what I can say that bring a smile back to her face. I get the same sense that no matter what I say right now, it'll only make her even sadder. Oh, good. I'm sad too, Shiki. It feels as though this moment is stretching on forever. In reality, probably fewer than 100 seconds expire under the second hand of my watch. Arc suddenly looks up, as though something has caught her attention.
四季、いつまでも帰らないんだもの。放っておけなくて来ちゃったわ。本当はこのまま部屋に帰ろうって思ってたのに。
We can go back together, Arc. Her voice faltered slightly here and there as she spoke. For the most part, it carried the same cheerful tone it had always held.
そりゃ帰らないよ。お前はもう会わないとか言ってたけど、それとこれとは別問題だろ。ここで待ち合わせるのが俺たちの約束だ。一緒に吸血鬼を倒してくれるんだろ。
That's why I want you to stop making that face. I found myself desperately wanting to shake off my own self-restraint. Just capture her.
信じられない。まだそんなこと言ってるの？
ああ。アルクエイドとの約束は破らないって言っただろ。今夜はまだお前の手助けをしていない。
いいよ。もうそんなのはいいの。四季は一人で帰って。ドアのことなら私が何とかしてみせるから。
いいって何がいいんだ、アルクエイド。
言うまでもないでしょ。やっぱり私は吸血鬼で四季は人間だっていうことよ。私は四季に助けてもらう資格なんてなかった。協力なんて求めてはいけなかった。そんなことにも気づかないままで、私はあと少しであなたを台無しにしてしまうところだった。だから。
Damn, the nod. Oh, for the shadow. That's such a good detail. That's movie magic right there. I like that. That's enough. I hear her mutter. I suppressed the urge to scream. Why even mention that now? I've been prepared for that eventuality from the moment I said I'll cooperate with you. I knew what I was getting into when I made that vow. But anything's like this, where's the good in that?
アルクエイド。ここでのことなら気にする必要はないだろう。お前は体が弱ってて、ただ疲れていただけなんだ。俺はバカだからさ。お前の嘘に気づいてやれなかった。お前を苦しめてたのは体の傷なんかじゃなくて、吸血衝動ってやつだったんだろう。俺の血が欲しくてあんな真似をしたんじゃない。
あいつら埋葬期間はいつからそんなにおしゃべりになったのかしらね。
Arc lets out a sigh, her expression more tired than hateful.
ああ、話は全部聞いた。全部聞いた上ではっきり言ってやる。お前には問題なんてないよ、アルクエイド。今は苦しいけど、何日かすれば元に戻るんだろう。なら気にする必要はない。それにあの夜だってあんなに苦しそうだったのにちゃんと我慢できたじゃないか。だから大丈夫だよ。これからも今までみたいにやっていける。
Arc manages a frail, forlorn smile.
四季は全然わかってない。無理なのよ、こうなっちゃったら。私は今でも四季の血が欲しいと思っているんだから。
思ってるだけだろ。なら気合い入れて我慢しろ。今までだってそうやって頑張ってきたんじゃないのか。 お前は。
そうよね。今までそうやって自分を抑えてきた。いえ、抑えてこれた。けどもうダメみたい。私は浅はかで吸血鬼殺しだけが私の意味なのに、余分なことをたくさんしちゃった。何も知らなければ何かを欲しいだなんて思うこともなかった。士気なんかに頼らず自分だけで敵を追っていればよかった。そうすれば一人で何もかも片付けられたのに。
It's no good. Going up against her really does bring out the worst in me. I mean, what she just said has got me really pissed off. So much it makes me want to cry. You have been better off doing it alone? I don't care whether it's an outright lie or just a bluff. Don't go sprouting that garbage while making a face like that.
もう頭くれ。いい加減にしろ、この最上級バカ女。
Oh my god. Only anime, bro. I love the anime. Tearing my hair out, I stand up from the bench and scream my head off at Arc.
最上級バカって言った今。
ああ、気に食わなければ惑星級でも銀河級でも何でも付け足してやる。ふざけやがって。何が自分だけで敵を追ってればよかっただ。一人じゃ無理だから、一人じゃできないことがあるって気づいたから、俺に手を貸せって言ったんだろ。なら、最後まで頼れよ。
Oh, let's go, Chiki!
俺が助ける。何があっても、お前が何でも関係ない。俺はずっとお前を助けるから。
So please, for your own sake.
二度ともういいなんて言わないでくれ。
Not now. Not now that she finally begins to think that life can be fun. I don't want her to let go of that simple happiness so easily.
シキ、あなた泣いてるの？
わけないだろ。なんで俺がお前のために泣かなくちゃいけないんだ。
Aww. Even supposing my eyes are wet right now, it's just because I'm angry. Ark was spouting such absurd nonsense earlier that my emotions got the better of me. That's all.
もうとにかく吸血鬼探しは続けるからな。ロアとかいうやつを殺せばお前だって休めるんだろ。そうすれば万事解決だ。問題なんて一つもない。
Not wanting her to see my moist eyes, I turn and talk over my shoulder. Quietly and with awfully calm eyes, Ark nods her head.
でもやっぱりダメなんだ、シキ。あの時シキの首筋に触れた時、シキは私は我慢できていたと言ってくれたけど、私は我慢できなかった。一瞬だけ止まったのはシキが私を怖がったから。私今まで何人もの人間に怖がられてきた。だから自分に向けられる嫌悪の念なんてもう何も感じなくなってた。でもおかしいよね。シキが私をそういう風に見るのだけはすごく嫌だったんだ。
Okay.
私はどうあってもシキにとって化け物なのに。
She chuckles. A dry, forced laugh.
違う。俺は怖がってなんかいない。あれはいきなりのことだったから驚いて。
A lie. A lie I couldn't even fool myself with. Ark averts her gaze, a pain look in her eyes. The kind of lie Sensei warned me about. A lie you can't even fool yourself with will only hurt the people close to you.
私が一瞬だけ止まったのはそのせい。シキにそんな目で見られるのが怖かった。この先もあんな目で見られたら私はきっと壊れてしまう。だから 四季とはもう会えないって思ったの。それがきっとお互いのためなんだって。待っていてくれてありがとう、四季。でも待ち合わせはここで終わり。私たち、きっと慣れ合いすぎたのよ。
Suddenly, she turns her back to me. It was as if she didn't want to see my face as she spoke those words. What she said is certainly true. If the two of us hadn't gotten to know each other so deeply, this never would have happened. I've easily fallen back into the routine of my ordinary life, and Arc would have gone on alone, as she always has. And neither of us would be worried about the other.
そうだな。本当に慣れ合いすぎた。けど、俺はそれでいいと思うよ。だって、いつまでも一人きりは寂しいだろ。
Arc does not respond. I see her shoulders tremble, if only for a moment.
町のことは心配しないで。私は絶対にロアを殺す。相打ちになっても必ず仕留める。だから四季はもういいの。この町はすぐに元の形に戻って、心配するようなことはなくなるから。
The voice over her shoulder doesn't have any of its normal cheerfulness. I can't bear it anymore. I'm done with just standing here and listening.
バカ。俺が心配してんのはそんなことじゃない。
I approach Arc. Oh! I reach out to that fleeing back, place a hand over her shoulder, and forcibly turn her around.
四季。
はっきり言わなくちゃわかんないんなら口にする。いいか。俺が手助けをすると言ったのは、
Oh god.
町を騒がしている吸血鬼を倒すためじゃない。自分が住んでいる町を守るとか、そんなご大層な理由なんて本当はなかったんだ。
I may have lied and said that I did, but I was just trying to convince myself as much as anyone else. It was nothing more than a shameless excuse. I simply...
単純にお前が好きだから、お前の力になりたかったから
I think
協力するって言ったんだ。
the first reason he worked with her is because he wanted to atone for his sin, right, of killing her. And then his reason changed midway into, I want to atone for my sin to, I love you. That's how the relationship goes.
それを今さらなかったことになんて
It's kind of
で
crazy.
きない。
How I Met Your Mother. I chopped her up to 17 pieces. I say it clearly. I wrap my arms around her and hold her trembling body close. H-Sing! Let's do it! Come on, Nasu. You already kept Shiki sucking on her nipples. Now you could just go ahead and keep this other 18 in and then we'll be alright. There's no opposition in Arc voice. Dumbfounded, standing perfectly still, she accepts my embrace.
お前が俺の血を欲しいと思っているのなら
Oh.
それでいい。
As a soft sensation, I feel that burning thirst.
四季、痛い。腕、痛いよ。
Her voice in my ear sets my heart on fire.
そんなものおあいこだ。だって
With my gaze, I say the things I shouldn't be put into words.
俺だってずっとお前が欲しいって思ってた。
Oh shit.
こうしている今もアルクエイドの心音を聞いて気が狂いそうなくらい欲情してる。
Butt dump, emanating from the arms I'm holding tight, from the body pressed against mine. I can feel the palpitation of Arc's heart. What up, Hut Q? Bruh, I think you're here for just the AC.
違うよ。
Oh shit!
それはただこの瞬
Oh!
間だけ私に気が触れてるだけだもの。
You know this song? This song's from the OG Tsukihime. This is the ending song, dude, isn't it? For the final ending. You're playing it for this. I love this song, by the way. It's one of the best OST in Tsukihime. OG. What is it? Oh, my bad.
それでもいい。
How
今
about
アル
me?
クエ
I'm
イド
cool.
を愛してるならそれが塔の式の真実だ。その後のことなんて知らない。それとも俺のこと嫌いか。
But the rhythm of her heartbeat falters.
ダメ。その質問には答えられない。
Damn! I can't believe they played this song. They usually only play this song for the ending, right? Or when like something sad really happened. I guess it's kind of, that's not sad. Not really, not sad. I guess when Shiki has a resolve, right? They play this song. He has a resolve. That resolve is to embrace Arc. I no longer feel her heartbeat. Instead, I feel her arms wrapped tightly around my back. I said in response. At first, it was gentle, but soon it became effervescent, as to be more than just an answer. Arc drew me close with both arms, squeezing my body against hers. The embrace lasted but a moment. I'm not even really sure myself who ended it, but as if it was by some unspoken agreement, we released our entwined arms to meet each other's gaze. Arc's head remained bowed, and she's blushing nonetheless. Moved by expression, I let out a sigh of relief. She's really here, right now, right in front of me. I'm certain that the two of us will never again be apart.
よかった。やっとアルクエイドを捕まえた。正直に言うとずっと怖かった。俺はあの時お前にひどいことをした。
My bad. Arc's hair flutters. She lifts her head as if she has something to say, but as soon as she meets my gaze, she looks away again, blushing. Oh shit. What's gonna
ダ
happen?
メだよ、シキ。あのことは忘れましょうって言ったのに。
Arc's voice is frail.
Ah.
Just how much more insensitive can I get? Arc was trying to avoid bringing up what happened in that alley out of consideration for me.
悪い。俺がバカだった。これじゃあお前のこと怒鳴る資格なんかないよな。
そうじゃなくて、責任があるとしたらそれは私の方だから忘れてって言ったのに。
I don't believe it. Maybe she isn't a vampire after all, but some sort of succubus. Oh shit. How the hell am I supposed to forget when she looked at me like that?
違うよ。俺が悪いと言ってるのは昨べのことじゃない。俺がバカだって言っているのは忘れるべきことをどうしても忘れられないからだし。
シキ、
今日だって朝からずっとお前のことを考えてた。お前に会えたら
Arc's cute. She's always cute.
なんて言ったらいいだろうってずっと考えてた。なのにお前に謝りたいと思いながら俺はあの時のことが頭から離れなかった。もう一度
Damn. Holy shit.
もっともっとアルクエイドに触れたいって
Oh, damn,
バカみたい
Shiki.
に思ってた。
Arc averts her gaze from me. Hmm? I just know there's a black line. I'm the same way. I can't look straight at her anymore. Realizing I might have just said the unspeakable, I can't look her in the eyes. But it's the honest truth. It wasn't Arc Mystic Eyes that made me do what I did. I was just crazy about her, and I still am. It was also Shiki genetics that made him crazy about her. There's no reply from Arc. We were each waiting for the other to say something, and so the silence just stretched on.
本当のことを言えばね。
Her words came hesitantly, shyly as though quietly owning up to a prank.
私だって忘れられなかったよ。四季。
Oh shit! While gazing directly into my eyes, she says those words. Crap. I embraced her a little too forcefully. But who could blame me? It's a face like that doesn't drive you crazy. You better just resign from your post as a living being. Well, anyway. Oh fuck! H-Sane! Nasu kept it!
ごめん、
Oh shit!
いきなり抱きついた。
I really am an animal, aren't I? I hear a soft chuckle escapes her lips. Leaning into me, Arc wraps both her arms around my back once more.
四季ってすごいね。
Is this the H-Scene OST? Sounds like it. She pulls me tight with her arms. The sensation, I feel like I'm melting.
と、
That melty blood.
すごいって具体的には。
すごく乱暴。今まで出会ったどんな人より野蛮で笑っちゃった。
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm all too aware of that myself.
でもおかしいね。殺した男と殺された女がこうして抱き合ってるなんて。
I do like that relationship, right? Shiki's a murderer and Arc's his victim. It's a pretty interesting romantic relationship. As she whispers that, Arc's body starts trembling. Is her wound hurting?
大丈夫か、アルクエイド。
多分嬉しいんだと思う。いろんな感情が溢れてきて体がポワッとして方が自分のものじゃないみたい。ねえ、四季なら私がどんな顔をしているかわかるかな。
Nasu, show me her face.
無茶言うな。抱き合ったまま顔を見られるもんか。
Oh.
でも
I squeeze my arms around her just a little tighter. With just the right amount of force, I hold Arc close.
でもきっと同じ顔をしていると思う。
Nasu!
俺もさっきから方がバカみたいに緩みっぱなしだ。
Nasu, please show. We laugh, our body pressed together. It isn't less so much a strong joy that warms our chilled body. Damn, they took out the H scene and replaced it with this. I'm fine with it though. They're just hugging.
四季。
I hear her whispers directly in my ear. She murmurs to me with a drowsy peacefulness in her voice.
私を守ってくれるのなら今夜は帰ってほしい。
Oh shit! Nasu! Oh! She buries her face in my shoulders. There's only an hour left until dawn. The night is fading. Arc's time is over. I feel the same way. There's no way I could bear to part with Arc now. Oh fuck! Nasu kept it! What a god! He kept an H scene and then it got approved by Sony. And they kept it in the PlayStation Store. What a fucking god, Nasu. He kept both the H scene. I wonder if he kept the H scenes on Ciel route. That'll be even more godlike. Arc apartment is the same as ever. We're the ones who have changed. I can feel her presence behind me. I'm so worked up that if I turn around, I end up doing something. And yet, my mind is clear. I don't really get it, but I guess to love something is to hold onto these contradictory impulses, to simultaneously stay sane and lose your mind.
アルクエイド。
I'm going to turn around. What is she wearing? But as I do, Arc lightly touches my back.
振り向かないで。
Huh.
しばらくこのままでいて。
Arc voice is calm. The hand she placed on my back stays perfectly still, as though to affirm that this is real.
ねえ、シキ。私が初めてあなたを待っていた時のこと覚えてる？
覚えてるよ。自分が殺した相手がニコニコ顔で待ち伏せてたんだ。忘れられるわけないだろ
うん。あの時ね。私、あなたのことがすごく憎かった。
Damn. In contrast to her words, Arc voice is incredibly gentle.
もう自分でも吸血衝動は抑えられないと分かっていて、きっとこれが最後のチャンスだって覚悟してロアを追いかけて、ようやく見つけたと思った時に見ず知らずの誰かに殺されて、何もかも壊されてしまった。あの時の私にはただ憎しみしかなかった。そうして自分を殺した誰かを探し出して、あなたが来るのをね、あの道でずっと待っていたの。早く早く来なさい。私に気がついた瞬間に寸分たがわず同じ目に合わせてあげるからって。
Then she was gonna cut him in 17 pieces.
本当にあなたのことが憎かった。憎くて憎くて胸が張り裂けそうになるくらいずっと待ち続けていた。
The hand on my back presses harder.
アルクエド。
でもね、私をあんな風に殺した相手なんて今までいなかった。少しだけどんなやつなんだろうって興味もあった。
Oh man. I love this romantic story.
それにあんな風に誰かを強く思うなんてこと今までなかった。
So unique. I never had a person that killed me like that before. I wonder what he's like.
初めはただ憎しみしかなかった。けどあなたはどんな人間なのかなって思った時、狂って反転しちゃった。もう1秒でも早く会いたくなった。私をあんな風に殺したやつ、私が初めて自分を見失うぐらいにずっと思い続けている誰かに。シキ、さっき言ったよね。一人は寂しいだろうって。私、そんなことはないと思ってた。けど、あんなにも苦しく誰かを思って、あなたを今か今かと待ち続けた時の気持ちは、すごく幸せだった。本当は今すぐにでも会いに行きたいけど、我慢して、あなたがやってくるのを待っていて、よかった。あの時間は楽しかったよ。すごくドキドキして、シキがどんな人なんだろうって勝手に想像したりもした。
Dang, Shiki made her crazy. Arc withdraws her hands from my back.
思えばね、その時から私は誰かを必要としてしまって、一人の自分を物足りなく感じてしまった。シキは私のことを好きだって言ってくれたけど、私はシキに会う前からあなた自身に恋をしてたんだな。
What? There's nothing but tenderness in Arc's voice. There's no longer any need to hesitate. I turn around and reservedly embrace her. Oh shit! Our lips meet on their own. I'm not sure which of us wished for it. Maybe both of us did. A simple, tender kiss. We press our lips together as if trying to bring our existence even closer to each other. I hold my breath and taking the feeling of being in contact with Arc. Her soft lips, The touch of skin on skin, in a place where we had never come in contact before. Even though these thoughts are enough to make my head feel like it's going to explode, and let out a deep sigh of relief as I embrace the warm sensation of her body. Arc is quivering softly, but it's not because she's afraid. Her closed eyes, her flushed, rosy cheeks, she is unbearably adorable. Her breathing is high and shallow. Arc is wholly enraptured. I could never have imagined that this alone would make her seem so much lovelier than she did before. Our lips gently part. Our lips still woven together. We stare into each other's eyes.
今のキスだったね。
She stares at me with those red eyes. Her golden hair dances softly before me.
アルクエイド、こういうの嫌か？
ううん、私すごくドキドキしてる。
But I can certainly hear her heart pounding in her chest. I can feel mine beating just as hard.
でもちょっと困っちゃった。私いいのかなって。
いいのかなって何が？
うん。だってね、シキ。
That's her first kiss. My 700-year-old vampire can't be this cute.
唇を重ね合ったりする吸血鬼なんていないよ。
Oh my god, my 700-year-old vampire can't be this cute. Her cheeks are red. She spoke shyly, as though incredibly embarrassed. Baka. With that move, it's checkmate. My mind goes blank. I no longer even know what I'm a human called Tonoshiki. I collapse onto the bed with Arc still in my arms. I go to touch her skin, to rub my hands through her hair, but I stop short. Damn, I'm breathing too heavily. I won't make the same mistake a second time. No matter how much I want her, I can't just give in to my own emotions at the expense of hers. Arc looks up and sees the face I'm making.
いいよ、シキ。あの時の続きしよう。
Trembling with a mixture of bashfulness and anxiety, she smiles up at me with eyes full of joy, as if to overcome these feelings. Our breathing overlaps. Our skin melts together as one. A frenzy and emotion have laid our hearts and bodies bare. We explore each other, at times greedily, at times delicately, as if trying to plumb the depths of each other's emotions. That's the H scene. Good job, Nasu. I'm glad he kept it. With a deep breath, I sink back into the bed. Man, I may be saying this as someone who doesn't dream, but that experience was dreamlike. Ark is laying next to me asleep. Her breathing is peaceful. She's grasping my hand contently. Looking back, I'm a little embarrassed. I don't feel a smidgen of regret about embracing Ark. It's just, I want to savor the feeling of her skin, her blushing face, for even a little while longer.
まだ無理かな。今はついていくのが精一杯だし。
What the fuck does that mean? I wonder if there I wonder if there ever come a time when I'll be able to remain calm around Ark's body. I mean, just now, I really don't even remember what I did. Literally, all I can remember is that it felt better than anything I ever experienced before. Regardless of how good it felt, the truth is that if I took another step right now, I'll collapse from exhaustion. Stifling my yawn, I watch Ark's sleeping face. I really love her. and Ark responded to that one-sided feeling. The exact nature of it may be a little different from the love I feel, but I'm sure she needs me too. That alone is enough to make me incredibly happy. Not just because I'm wanted by someone, but because Ark, who's been alone all this time, has finally come to rely on someone else. That's what truly makes me happy.
そうだ。そうすれば。
I feel faint as my consciousness begins to slip away. In spite of myself, it seems that, like, this is my limit. I turn onto my back, take a deep breath, and relax. I must have been tired beyond relief. My consciousness immediately sinks without a trace. I'm in deep sleep. I'm having a dream in which Ark has woken up before me and is doing something bad. She seems to be choking around on her own, getting ready to put her mischief into motion. I try to ask her what she's doing.
あれ仕切ったら起きてたの？
Yeah, but I'm still a little spaced out. Thanks to Ark, my body is not yet able to move as I wanted to.
そっか。嬉しいけど、なんか恥ずかしいね。
Ark smiles girlishly. I find it a little strange that I can understand her gestures, even with my eyes closed. But she looks so happy that I abandon such trivial questions.
ねえ、シキ。
What's with that serious tone? You're worn out too. You should just sleep until night falls.
もしもよ。もし私が本当の吸血鬼になったら、シキはどうするかな？
Then I have to kill you, Ark. It's a weird thing to ask. But that would never happen. After all, she's afraid of drinking blood.
だから、もしもの話。生きるために他の生命を奪うことは、自然界じゃ当然の摂理だと言ったでしょ？だから、もしも、私がそうなってしまった場合の話。
Stop it. There's no way that would happen. And I'm not a fan of what ifs. I told you that clearly before.
そう？私はイフって好きよ。どんな結果になるかわからないけど、とりあえずその時は救いがあるような気がするから。
Ah, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time you brought this up.
うん。だから、シキがもっとひどいやつだったら、私はどうしてたかなって。
Arcueid?
大好きよ、シキ。こんな気持ちを持たせてくれて、それを言葉として伝えさせてくれるなんて、本当に優しかった。
Ark is crying, isn't she?
それじゃあ、シキが目を覚ます前に行くね。面と向かってさよならが言えないから、これで許して。
The door closes with a click. While I slept, I dimly heard that noise. Alright. I think it's a good stopping point. Still says 11 though. Let's keep going, see what happened. Open my eyes. The sun is shining brightly, even though the curtains. I look over at the clock and see it's just turned noon.
やば、学校。
Well, technically, this is day 12. I bolt upright. Hold on, today's Saturday. There's no need to worry about going to school. There's Oh yeah, I felt like I had a weird dream. I wonder. Let's keep going and see what happened. A dream where I spoke of Arc, and at the end, she gave me a kiss.
なんか緩み切ってるな、俺。
I guess seeing pleasant dreams like that is further evidence of just how happy it makes me to be here, next to Arc as she continues to doze in bed.
そう思うだろ、歩く。
I turn to look at the bed. The voice catches in my throat.
アルクエイド。
I stare at the bed, dumbfounded. There's nobody there. Arc figure is nowhere to be found. With that, I'm off. In my dream, she said something like that.
ちょっと、待て。
I scoured her apartment. There's no sign of Arc. It's like she was never here. The only thing I did find was a solitary scrap of paper left on the table.
No.
Damn, bro. Is this some kind of joke? What language is this? On that scrap of paper is written a single word. Adieu.
なん、
What the fuck does that mean? I don't want to believe it. And what's worse is that I can't understand why she's done this.
なんで。
You got to be kidding me. She can't leave with nothing more than an adieu. And after making that promise. Even though she promised we stick together. Even though I told her I'll stand by her until the bitter end. Why? Why are you going back to being alone?
なんでなんだ、アルクエイド。
Screaming at the top of my lungs, I crushed a piece of paper. And then, I dart from the room and run around the city like a man possessed. Yeah, they're not giving me a save option. My voice hurts. This is not day 12. What the fuck, Nasu? Bro, it's nighttime already. What do I do? I guess we keep going. My voice really hurts though. I won't find Arc. I know that. I'm painfully aware that she'll never appear in front of me again. Even so, I can't just give up. I'll lose my mind if I do. I need to catch her so that I can chew her out for being such an idiot. But try as I might, I can't find her. At this point, it's certain that we'll never meet again. Whatever we had, it's over. Irrevocably so. She's going to set a score of Roa alone, and after that, she'll disappear. No, she'll probably already handle all that and left the city long ago. I lost the ability to think straight, even before I went mad. I can hear the shrill cry of cicada echoing in my ear. Cicadas, cast off shell. My body feels so insubstantial, so hollow, I'm no longer able to even think. So this is what it's like for your soul to leave your body. Not even tears will come. Devoid of everything, my legs begin to move. The homing instincts of an animal. Nothing is left in me, and yet I start walking, returning to my own bed. Is it an option to save? Ah, there we go. Oh, let's see. Damn it, you didn't see the trophies. Alright, whatever. Is this a bad ending? Is this good? Yeah, I think that's supposed to happen. Night. What's it called? Night of the Ill Omen. I think that's the last part. Okay, now we're on day 12. Technically, this is day 13. Technically. But they call it day 12. Okay, I'll call it here. GG's. Alright. Would like to keep going, but I'm not good with the throat, bro. I ain't the throat goat, so I have to stop here. So with that, I appreciate everyone that stopped by. It's been cool. We'll play more Tsukihime later. Alright, later. Bye.